What's going on, guys? I got a good video for you guys today. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I came across a $20,000 product. Now that is underestimating. It probably can sell for a lot more, to be quite honest, but I don't want to be misleading. So I'll say $20,000 product. I found this roughly within, I'd say, 20 minutes, to be completely honest. So I'm going to show you guys how I found this product, and then I'm going to show you guys how you can too. Alright, so basically what I did was I used basically a code. So it's called dash. If you don't know what I mean or what I'm talking about, just follow what I'm typing in. So just type in a dash, and this will be a filter, and then type in a bunch of random letters. Make sure they're all caps. And what's going to happen is it's going to give you all the bestsellers in every single category that you're in. Right now we're not in any category, so we're going to have every single category. That's not what we want, though. So what I have been teaching my students lately is that basically the tracker of Jungle Scout, the web database, the whole point of it is to give you ideas for products, but I'm starting to realize that you can find much better product ideas without even having to use that $40 a month. So I recommend that you do get the web extension for Jungle Scout, but you don't get the $40 a month database. And here's why. All you're doing for the web database is you're trying to find product ideas, and to be quite honest, everyone is now starting to use Jungle Scout. In terms of Amazon sellers, everyone knows about it. So everyone is using the web database, which means that everyone's looking at the exact same products everyone else is looking at. So I want to find products that other people are finding, and I'm hoping that so are you. And that's what I recommend. So I recommend that you use this. It's free. It costs you less money, so you're saving money by doing this. And it's a very effective way to find products. So what I like to do is I like to go into a specific category or department, and I would like to go into either garden and outdoor, office products. This is gated because beauty. Sports and outdoors is very competitive, but they do have some good gold mines in there. Arts and crafts and sewing, that's also a great category. Tools, home improvement, some of those products are gated, and home and kitchen's really good. Health, household, and baby care, some of them are good, some of them are gated. So what I like to recommend is that you guys just go to office products, arts and crafts, and I would say garden and outdoor is pretty good too. But for this video, what I did basically is I went to office products. And so what I recommend, and this is what I teach all my students, is that when you're going to a category and you're using the specific method, that you make sure you go to office and school supplies, go to the subcategories of these categories. So this is the main category, right? We don't want to be in that one because it's super saturated, right? People have known about office products for a long time, and people have already settled their products in for a very long time. So they're all very competitive. They have high reviews, high sales. It's going to be very hard to get into that kind of category. So you want to go into subcategories, these three right here. And so what I did for when I found this product is I went to school supplies, and then I just started looking at these products. So now this is where you kind of just run through and do the process of elimination and finding out what products work for you and what don't. So we want to find light products generally, fits in the shoe box. It weighs less than maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds. Although that's kind of that can vary because we do want to find certain products that other people are not finding. And if we're doing the same criteria as other people, then we won't obviously find different products. We'll find the exact same ones everyone else is finding. So do the process of elimination and just go through this. I see a lot of creative stuff. I see electronics that I don't want to do. Don't want to do that. Let's see, Amazon Basics. So Amazon is running that category and in that niche, so we don't want to get into that. Thank you cards, I've seen those. No. File folders, no, those are competitive. Electronics, nope. So I will skip to where I got to the product. So I just kept going through these and looking through these and just said no. Backpacks, super hard to source. I definitely recommend you guys don't get into that. That's a hard product to source. Don't go into that one. Scratch off maps, very competitive. And then I'm just going to jump right to it. It was page 4, I believe. Page 4. It might be page 5. We'll find out. Yeah, it was page 5. So, it was this product, but it was not that exact one. It was this listing right here. So I saw gray felt letter board. And I was like, okay, well, this looks simple. It's just a letter board, right? How complex could that be? And it has 13 reviews. So then the next step is to pull out the Jungle web extension and look at the numbers, see if they fit our criteria. So there's a felt letter board, but that's not the one we're looking at. We're looking at the gray one right here. $36.95. 776 sales with 13 reviews. He's making around 30K in revenue. So we'll say about $15,000 in profit per month. That is pretty nice. Okay, and that's just with one product. So what I like to do here, so now the next step in the entire process is where we're going to find that category, find the broad keywords of the product that we find interesting, and we're going to look at the market, see how it's doing, if it's too competitive, if it's high demand, etc. So looking at the title, here's a little quick tip. If you're having trouble finding the broad keyword of a particular product, basically the best way to do that is by looking at what is used over the same listings of that product. So for example, there's one up here, felt letter board, right? So look at the listings and see what common keywords they have. So obviously it'd be felt letter board, right? Because I've already kind of figured that out just by looking at the data. And we're going to use that as our broad keyword. So we'll go to all departments right there, get rid of the code, and we're just going to type in felt letter board. Now you're probably wondering, why are we doing this? Why are we trying to do the broad keyword? The reason why is because when we're selling our products on Amazon, what I teach my students, and I think is the most effective way of doing this, is that you sell your products through keywords using PPC to raise your ranking on Amazon. So the whole algorithm behind Amazon, I'll make it very short and simple. You get rewarded and you get higher placed on the first page, right? So as you can see here, there's 3 pages. When somebody types in felt letter board, you want to be on the first page because customers are going to go right through here and they're going to look for their product. Generally, customers are very lazy. They're not going to get to page 2 or even 3. They'll just be on the first page and they'll buy the product there. So the most of the sales are on the first page. You want to be here, right? And you can't do that if you're selling organically. You need to sell with PPC and you need to get your ranking up. Now, the way that you do that is by having sponsored ads. As you can see right here, sponsored. And there's a lot of people sponsoring their ads on this product, of course. And so basically you want to get to the first page by sponsoring your ad. And when you sell products on Amazon, even if it's PPC related, if you're doing it through advertising, you rank your organic sales and your sponsored ad up. So the more sales you make, the higher ranking you get. So basically that's why you see a lot of people give away products. It's because that counts as a sale and that ranks you higher in the algorithm, which gives you a higher placement and it ranks you on the first page, which is where all the sales are. So more sales gives you more sales essentially, which is pretty confusing. But anyway, so sorry if that was kind of complex. I'll try and make that simpler. If you guys just ask me, I'll make it a little bit more simpler for you guys. But anyway, so felt letter board, that's the broad keyword. We're going to just be looking at the market and seeing if it's worth getting into. Now, I do see a lot of good numbers here. So 11,000 in revenue, 37 reviews. That's not a lot of reviews. That's very easy to get. So right here, we got 11,000 in revenue with 37 reviews. We have 57K with 87 reviews, 1,900 sales, right? They have a bundle, so of course they're going to be selling a little bit better. 41 reviews, 294 sales, pretty nice. $58,000 with 281 reviews. Now, to some of you guys, maybe you've heard from other sellers or other Amazon gurus that 281 reviews is a lot. It is not, guys. It is really not. It's very low and it's very easy to compete with. I compete with people who have thousands and 2,000 reviews, and that is hard to deal with. Sometimes it's hard to deal with, but I even get away with it. So if you're worried about 281 reviews, don't be. Trust me, it's not that hard. And yeah, so 58,000 in revenue. They're probably making around, I'd say, 30K in profit. That is pretty nice for just one product on Amazon. Now, what I recommend is you get 3 or 4 products, and that'll be enough to make stable income in order to quit your job. But I would say having one product, if you can make above 10 grand, that's amazing. Okay, so 15 reviews, 14 reviews, 13 reviews. All these guys are making around 2,500 in a month. You know, this guy's making 15 grand with 13 reviews. That is insane. 31 reviews. He's making around 2,500. This guy's making a little over 13 grand with 20 reviews. So as you can see, the potential of this product is very real. Now, what I recommend for you guys who are beginners and are watching this and you might want to jump on this product, I recommend that you don't unless you know what you're doing, because as you can see, a lot of similar products. So just from doing this for a long time, I know that when you look at the product and you see the same product over and over, meaning like the exact same generic model, So as you can see, these are very similar. That's very similar. That's very similar. Similar, similar. These are a little bit different. They're gray with a little bit different colors. If you see the same looking model of a product, that generally means that there's one generic product that most people are buying and they're just reselling it. And that means it's going to be very hard for you to thrive in that product, because let's say you list your product up and maybe you get on first page, which will cost you money with PPC, right? There's 3, 4, 5 other products that look exactly like yours that might be a higher price, they might be a lower price, they might have a bundle, whatever, right? So you're competing with people who are having the exact same product as you, and it does not make you stand out. The one thing that I preach to all my students is that you need to stand out. That is the biggest thing in this game, okay? You need to stand out. You need to be better than the rest, okay? Just simply put it that way. You need to be better than the rest. You need to look different. Change the colors, talk to your supplier, whatever, right? Get whatever you need to do in order to make your product different. But yeah, as you can see, very profitable product. Many people are making easily 25 grand per month with 87 reviews. That's insane. Okay, so if you haven't taken your opportunity, you haven't taken action on Amazon FBA, you haven't tried your first product, get started now. You will not regret it. Trust me. You will learn from your mistakes. You will learn from your positive feedbacks. You will learn everything if you just start getting your process going. If you just keep watching YouTube video after YouTube video and you're not getting started, then you're going to be in this analysis paralysis, which I've been in before. And trust me, it's not going to give you any results. So the second you take action, you just get started, that's when you get results. Okay, guys? So just get started. Trust me, it's not as hard as you think it is. And there is a huge process to it, but like I said, just get started. And hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Hope you guys are liking the channel. I'm gonna be making more videos to help you guys out, give you guys my advice. So best thing I recommend that you guys do is that you just make sure you stand out in this game. Do not try and pick the exact same product that everyone else is selling, and you'll do fine. Okay? So hopefully you guys like those tips. I will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully you guys are having a good day.